Okay, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be building an Elite OMNIA that you see right here, so stay tuned. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to bolt on both stabilizers. So I got a front bar, obviously, and a back bar. On my front, I think I'm running I think it's a 10-inch Torx bar, just kind of a standard one, and has a 10-degree or 8-degree shrewd mount for the back, or for the front. It makes it angle down a little bit. But I'm going to get these screwed on, and then we're going to probably put on the rest, and then the sight, so stay tuned. Okay, now as you can see, we got the bars on. We got the front one, the 10-inch I put it on the front with the 8-degree mount. And the back one, I kind of got a rough estimate. I mean, it's kind of kicked out, just straight out. That's how I like it on my cure. But we might change that when we get the sight and the rest put on and put a few shots to see how good the level sits when you pull it back. But now I'm gonna put on the sight and then probably the rest. So let's get to it. Okay, lastly but not least, I'm going to put on my Hamsky rest, so it's a limb-driven rest. I'm going to bolt it up on here, probably just use the first one, and I'm just trying to get this as level as I can, and then like the level up against the bow. I'm just trying to get as level as I can, and then I'll test it all with the arrow, like make sure the arrow's 90 degree with the string and all that. But I'm going to get this bolted up, and then I'll start testing out and see what it looks like with all the gadgets and tools on it to see if everything's square. Okay, alright, now since I got that on, I'm going to put an arrow on it. The person that had it before, so I did buy this used, the person that had it before had a D-loop already tied on it. It doesn't have a peep sight, so I'm going to have to throw that in there. But I'm going to test this D-loop and see how close it is to being center. So let's check that out real quick. Okay, so as you can see, this one right here is level, and that's the one that's level on the string. Then we go over here to the arrow one, and it's slammed forward. So I don't think I'm going to move the D-loop, but you can see through the bigger hole. It looks like it's a little high or a little low. So I'm just gonna move the rest and see if I can get this straight. So let's see how this turns out. Okay, I finally got it level. So this one's perfectly level and the arrow's level. On these ham skis, on mine especially, there's a couple that aren't micro adjust, but there's a bolt right on the side that you pop loose. It's a silver one that's on the side. Then right on top there's a micro adjust. So I just adjusted it down. It didn't take much because it was pretty dang close already. But now we're perfectly level. So now I'm gonna make sure, check it again. I could maybe go, this isn't quite level since I moved it. Alright, that's perfect. Yep, that's perfect. So I'm going to tighten that back up. And then I'm going to tie a piece of cord from obviously the ham ski rest down to the limb. And then really it should be ready to shoot. So I'm probably not going to paper tune it today. I might make a part 2 of that. But I'm going to get this tied in and maybe shoot a few shots. But I'm not even going to paper tune it today because tomorrow I'm going to drive to a pro shop that's an elite dealer and get some smooth mods for it. There's one set that's like 2 hours away from me. So I'm going to go and get those and hopefully this thing shoots pretty sweet. I shot this one with the performance mods a couple times and there was nothing wrong with it. It's just, it kind of feels oddly like my Cure. So I want to get these smooth mods and see how much better it shoots and maybe I'll do a comparison of it. But I didn't really go over the specs, so I'm going to be shooting this probably at 28 3/4. I got to shoot it a few times to see how it is. And these are 65-pound limbs. I'm probably going to max out, probably get me at 67. But when I get this all set up, I'll pull it back with my draw scale and see what I'm pulling back. And I won't be able to get a chronograph because that's like the one thing I don't have. But we'll check timing and all that and see how it goes, so stay tuned. Okay, I got my bow in the press. Got everything done. I tied the loop on for the rest. It's looking good. I tied a Prusik knot for it. I'll drop the video that I've seen this in, and I like it a lot better because it's a Prusik. You can easily make sure your arrow's still, because you can loosen it so then your ham ski stands straight up, and you can tighten it back down just like a Prusik knot, just like if you're saddle hunting. And I'll drop the video. I think Average Jack Bow Hunter, I think is his name. He's pretty cool. He has a bunch of cool little videos. But got this little peep sight. Now it's a G5 peep sight. I've had it forever. It's a 3/16, so I'm going to stick it in here and see if we can get it kind of close, and I'll tie it in. So let's get it in there. Now this is going to be kind of hard because the person before did not put the string in there to separate the two strands of string. So I'm going to have to try to find out where the middle is. Oh, that was actually pretty easy. All right. Now let's see how many times I can put this in backwards before I actually get it right. I don't know if you can see this very well, but something like that. loosen the press up a little bit. Alright, as you can see, if I can get this close enough, you can see right there, peep sight's in. So I'm not gonna tie it in. I'm just gonna do a couple overhand knots. There's a million videos on YouTube. You can watch it doing that. So I'm gonna get it kind of tied in, and I'm gonna pull it back and check my height and everything. And then I'll fully tie it in. But I also might wait until, because this bow only had 20 shots in it, so the strings are probably gonna stretch, especially since these are stock strings, so they're not anything special. But I'm just gonna get it rough tied in to where the height needs to be. I'm gonna put my nose button on, and I'm gonna go outside and shoot it a little bit, so stay tuned. Okay, and I also forgot to mention, I'm gonna have to change these mods to my draw length. There's a video, I think Elite actually makes the video, but you can see there's one screw there. This is on the mod. There's that one right there, and then that one right there. Those are both T20, I believe. Torx bits, and you can change it. You can see that little tiny opening. Sorry, this is super hard to film with one hand, but there's a little opening right there. You can kind of see it underneath where it says top. Right now it's set on number 5, so I'll have to look at and see what draw length that is, but I need to set it at 28 3/4. So we're gonna get that changed. You gotta do it from the top and the bottom. You want both of the numbers to match up. So it's just that one, and there might be one up here too. On the Cure there was. I will have to look at the video on this one. But on the Cure there was 3. So there's a T20 there, T20 there, and a T15. And that's what held it if you had a longer draw length, which I did. So I don't think this one has that. So I think it's just remove this one completely, and then this one, the top one, loosen up a little bit, and then turn it to whatever draw length number corresponds with your draw lengths. So you gotta do that on top and bottom. So let's get that done. Okay, yep, I just watched a video on it. On this one, on the Cure, there's 3. So there's 1, 2, then this one, there's one up here, 3. This one, there's not. And these are T15s on the Cure. These are T20s, and then the last one was T15. So yeah, all you gotta do is take these 2 out, switch it to whatever the window says to your corresponding draw length, and then put them back in. This will be probably in a different spot. You can see there's multiple different holes right here, so you just line it up. So let's say, so right now it's on a 5. Let's say I need to go to a 6. I move to where that window says 6, then whichever one lines up here. So this, it's right here on this one, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down, but it could line up right here if that makes sense. So you can kind of see there's threads right there where my finger is. That thread could line up. It's just whatever threads line up with whatever holes where you put it back in, if that makes any sense. It's kind of hard to explain, but you pretty much just put that window to whatever draw length you need to be, and then whatever hole lines up here, you just put the screw back in. Then this one you just loosen up and it will slide. And you can move this whole entire mod to whatever length you need. And it's cool, it does 1/4 inch increment. So let's get this changed out. Okay, it's pretty windy out here, but got everything set up. I'm pulling 64 pounds, which I know, that's my dog, which isn't much, but I'm a little wiener. I'm gonna get my first few shots at 20. I'm not gonna get really anything set in stone, just because I'm getting smooth mods tomorrow, so everything's gonna probably change anyway. I just wanna get some shots to it and see how I feel, so let's see how it does. Good up and down, looks like a little to the left. Still a little to the left. But it feels real good though. It's a little stout pulling back. I'm assuming that's because of the performance mods. I'd like to see how it is with the smooth mods, but that's a shot. I don't. It's hard to explain. There's like nothing. It doesn't feel like it's not jumping left, right, forward, and there's no like vibrations at all. I think this little dampener, believe it or not, the little tiny one that comes with the Omnia, does a lot, and it's super quiet. And it holds super nicely. That one was in there. I think I was aiming a little off to the right though to try to get it in there, but first impressions, it's a nice shooting bow. I really like it. I can't wait to get these smooth mods. Yeah. Well, a little to the left. I had one that I was aiming to the right and I went in there. Let's go down there and look at them. I'm gonna keep it going so you can tell. But alright, not a bad first group. This is the one that I was aiming off to the right a little bit and it shot right in there, but 20 yards, first 4 shots out of a brand new bow, I'll take this. And it's only gonna get better from here. So I'm going to keep practicing, keep getting this shorter and shorter, and I'm gonna paper tune it. That'll probably be a part 2, just maybe it probably won't even be that long of a video, but just a quick paper tune on it, see how it's shooting, and get it real dialed in. I'm hoping to do a couple shoots this year, not like anything crazy, just maybe some indoor and outdoor events. There's a club like 40 minutes away from us, the bow shop, and they do some events I want to kind of do this summer, but I'll take this for the first 4 shots ever out of this bow, out of the OMNIA, like legit shot. So I don't know, man, I really like this bow. It's a really good shooting bow. Feels nice in the hand, and I won't end this video now because I want to get the smooth mods in there and kind of compare them, but right now it's a sweet shooting bow. I would recommend the OMNIA to anyone right now, but stay tuned for the smooth mod. Okay, it's the next day after shooting with the performance mods yesterday. I drove 2 hours to the bow shop that had the smooth mods, and I've been shooting them quite a bit. It does have a big so I've been shooting it for a little bit, and it now it does have a pretty big difference. You feel like you can pull more pounds. I already boosted up. I think I'm pretty much maxed out right around 65 pounds right now, and it feels already less than what I was pulling when I had the performance mods. And I had to move my sight a little bit, but other than that, shooting pretty good. I'll pull it back a few times. This feels a lot smoother. The valley isn't as like what is the word I'm trying to, like, deep, not really deep, but like as aggressive, like there's as much as a drop off. But other than that, I mean, it is another $100, which kind of sucks. So you have the payment of the bow, and then another $100 on top of that. But that's what you get into when you're getting into these more expensive bows. It is cool that you at least get the option to have performance, which shoots faster, or the smooth. Other bow companies don't have that. But let's get a few more shots down range. Also, sorry for the wind. I mean, it's just a windy day. It's been windy for the past, like, it feels like forever here in Missouri, but I'm going to get some shots down range. See, it's not as like hard into it. It's quite nice, actually. I really like it. Ooh, touching arrows down there. Let's go check this group out. I'm gonna keep it rolling. You can tell that I haven't got a real paper tuned or anything. I've been just kind of play shooting. I haven't got anything set up. But not a bad group. And I'm assuming getting paper tuned will get it even better. But it's also super windy and just making up excuses. But not bad. These two are touching. They're further on here. But you can tell one arrow's going this way, one arrow's going that way. I can see it going down the thing wrong. But I just hit another fletching, so gotta refletch that. Sec. But there you go. I think I'm gonna end the video here. But pretty much my review on the OMNIA is, I mean, I really like the bow. It's a real good shooting bow. Feels nice in the hand, very dead. There's no jump left, right, or forward. Doesn't try to jump out of your hand. And this feels good. It's super quiet. I think I'm glad I waited and upgraded this year than previous years, I think. But thank you for watching this video. I hope it's not, I haven't looked at any of the footage. I hope it's not too bad. It's my first time ever trying to film a bow build, and it's all by myself, and I don't have very great lighting. But hopefully it gets better from here. Here in the next few videos, I think I'm gonna be putting a string on a Matthews Adrenaline for my cousin. So it's gonna be my first time putting on a string. So stay on the lookout for that. Pretty excited for that. But thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like. Please hit the subscribe button. Help grow the channel and help see new faces down in the comments. But thank you again for watching. Stay tuned.